Hi, welcome. I am so excited for you to be here today and to share with you some really simple tips and steps for getting toxins out of your home. I am Stacy Cook and I started this wellness journey about 4 years ago. Um, for a long time, me and my family have been very concerned about what we put in our bodies. We have been on a real food journey for quite some time, but I never spent too much time thinking about what I was putting on my body. And it really took me being pregnant. I have a 4-year-old son, so it was a little over 4 years ago that I really started thinking about what I was putting on my body. And the fact that our skin, while we often think of it as a barrier, it's really much more of a carrier, and it brings things directly into our bloodstream, right? We know there's medical devices designed to do that. There's birth control patches and nicotine patches, things that are designed to go on our skin and get things into our bloodstream. So that is a pathway into our bodies, and I hadn't thought very much about it until I was pregnant, and I just kind of had a mind shift and started thinking about things a little bit differently and realized I really needed to start paying attention to the ingredients in my personal care products. So I started reading my labels, and I was looking at what was in my shampoo and my conditioner and my skin lotion and face serums and all those things, and I found that there's actually a lot of toxic ingredients allowed in all those products. So I started to make my own. That was my goal in the beginning. I just wanted to make some of my own skincare products. So I went on, Pinterest and all of those types of sites, and I found a ton of DIY recipes. Most of them included natural products like coconut oil and shea butter and essential oils. So I did my essential oils research, I got my little kit of oils, and I started to make some of my own products. And I love them, and they worked fantastic, and they were super easy to make, and they smelled so good. And then over time, I realized that this little kit of oils I had could do a lot more for my family than just support some natural skincare options. So now we use them for everything from getting good sleep to keeping us healthy and keeping our bodies well supported, breathing easy, good digestion, all of the things, and even emotional support too. So today I'm going to share with you a little bit about how to have a chemical-free home using some of these essential oils and what you can do to do that. So the first thing that we need to talk about that is very, very important is that all of the essential oils we're going to talk about are Young Living essential oils. And the reason that's such an important distinction is because you are only going to get the benefit that you are looking for from a high quality oil. And unfortunately, there are no labeling laws when it comes to essential oils. Anyone can slap a 100% pure label on a bottle of essential oil, and all that has to be in it is 5% essential oil. The rest can be fillers and synthetics and all of those things that we're really trying to avoid. So it's very important to know your essential oil farmer. And Young Living allows you to do that because Young Living has their own farms. So they can invite you to their farms. You can go to their farms. I've been to 3 of their farms now and had incredible experiences where I've actually gotten to plant lavender in the fields, gotten to help fill steam distillers with Idaho balsam for wood chips, see the entire distillation process. So they're very transparent in their practices. You can see that they're very pure. Anyone can go visit them. They are sustainable, they are organic, and there's really nothing quite like it out there. So it's far and away higher quality than anything you're going to get on the shelves of the health food store or on Amazon. Today you can even buy essential oils at TJ Maxx, and I can guarantee you that lavender at TJ Maxx does not have a 100% pure essential lavender oil in there. It just doesn't. So knowing your essential oil farmer and where you're getting your oils from is very important if you're looking to get a real benefit from them. So a little bit more about why we need these essential oils, right? You may have heard this statistic before, but it kind of blows me away. So on average, we are exposed to over 300 toxic chemicals per day. For women, it's typically 80 before breakfast. And that's because, you know, we put on our makeup, we have our hair products, we have our skin products, and maybe we use a few more products than men, which is totally okay and fine. It's just important that we know what's in them and where they're coming from. So we really want to pay attention to the ingredients. And I don't know about you, but I was never a label reader of my skincare products until I really kind of, that switch flipped. So I highly recommend that you become a label reader. And the reason is that, and this goes back to 1976, the Toxic Substance Control Act. It grandfathered in a ton of chemicals that can be allowed in our products. And what the act does is it has this big loophole where it allows manufacturers to basically put just about anything into our skincare and personal care products, cleaning products, everything, and they don't have to prove that they're safe. The onus is on the government or the consumer to prove that they're dangerous. So that is not necessarily very good for us, and it really means we need to read our labels and we need to know what to look for. So I want you to look for a couple of things, and if you look for these things, you're going to be way ahead of the game. And the first one you really want to avoid on all of your labels are phthalates. Phthalates are a carcinogen. They're linked to multiple types of cancer, and they're found in a lot of lotions, conditioners, shampoos, plastic packaging, all those types of things. Phthalates are also a hormone disruptor. It's really important to understand that when we talk about hormone disruptors, we are talking about chemicals that disrupt the entire endocrine system. And when we disrupt the endocrine system, it's kind of a domino effect on our health. It is not good. And that's because our hormone disruptors, they don't just disrupt things like estrogen and testosterone, which on their own is not good, but our hormones also include things like cortisol, which impacts our ability to manage stress. Melatonin impacts our ability to get good sleep. Serotonin, oxytocin, those are our happy hormones. So this can impact our ability to be happy, impact our moods. So we really, really want to avoid hormone disrupting chemicals. It's very important. Another thing I want you to look for and avoid are synthetic fragrances. So fragrance is another loophole in that Toxic Substance Control Act, because fragrance, the government considers that a proprietary scent. So it allows companies to not disclose what's in the fragrance. And they are allowed to put up to 300 different chemicals under the header of fragrance. So that's 300 opportunities to put in carcinogens, hormone disruptors, all of those things that we really want to avoid. So when you see fragrance, just put it down. You do not want it. And it's hard because there's fragrance in a lot of things. And there's fragrance in some of our favorite things, like candles. Candles were a hard one for me. I used to love candles, but they're all full of synthetic fragrance. So they're not good for us. They're not good for burning in our homes. So I have some alternatives for you, so hang tight, we'll get to that. But one other note on fragrance. So if you do nothing after watching this video, I want you to do one thing. And that one thing is to go walk into your laundry room and throw away your dryer sheets. Because dryer sheets are just sheets of fragrance. And we put that on our clothes, it coats our clothes, we wear our clothes, and that gets absorbed into our skin. We hang our clothes in our closet, that off gases into our room at night, we breathe that in. So dryer sheets, don't need them. A great alternative is wool dryer balls. Wool dryer balls act very similarly to dryer sheets. They help reduce drying time, static, all that stuff. And you can get them on Amazon. Just Google or search wool dryer balls. They're inexpensive. They'll last you for years. And if you still want that, scent for your laundry, you can put a drop of any essential oil you like on your wool dryer ball and still get that, fresh laundry scent that you're looking for. So there's a little tip for you. You can do that today. One other thing that you can do today that I highly recommend is go download the app for your phone, Think Dirty, okay? Think Dirty. It's not what you think. It is a fantastic little tool you can use. It's a free tool. It's from the Environmental Working Group, which is an awesome nonprofit organization focused on awareness around chemicals and personal care products and makeup and all that stuff. And what the app allows you to do is it allows you to scan the barcode of products and get a dirty rating. So it will give you a rating from 0 to 10, 0 being clean, go for it, 10 being totally toxic, put that down, you don't want that in your home. So that app, you're gonna just download that and put it on your phone. You can scan things at the store before you buy them, or you can scan things that you already have at home and see if it's something you want to keep in your home or not. Because knowledge is power, and when we know more, we can do things that feel right for ourselves and our families. So what should we use? We know what we shouldn't use. What we should use are natural, plant-based, essential oil products. And we can use all of these oils to replace those products. There's three main ways that we can use our essential oils. We can use them topically, so we can put them on our skin. We already know what we put on our skin gets into our bloodstream and impacts our bodies. With essential oils, that's a good thing because we can get the benefits of them by using them topically. When we use them topically, you can just put a drop of oil in your hand and you can apply that. Some oils are a little hot, like Thieves is a blend we'll talk about. It has cinnamon and clove in it. Those are spicy, right? So if you put that directly on your skin, it's gonna feel a little spicy. So what we do instead is we use a carrier oil with our essential oil. And a carrier oil is any fatty oil. So it's your coconut oil, your olive oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil. All of those are carrier oils. And what you can do is just put a little pump of carrier oil in your hand, then a drop of your essential oil, rub that in, and put it wherever you need it. So we use carrier oils to apply hot oils. We also use carrier oils when we're applying topically because they help stretch our oil. So Panaway is a great blend for sore muscles. If I put a little drop of Panaway right here, it's not gonna go very far, right? It's just a little drop. But if I add a little bit of carrier oil to it, it's gonna get better coverage and it's gonna go further, and it's actually gonna stay on my skin longer. Fatty oils, carrier oils, they have larger molecules, so they don't get absorbed into our skin as quickly, which is why when we put on coconut oil, it feels a little greasy. Whereas essential oils have very small molecules and they get into our skin very quickly. So when we combine them with that carrier oil, they stay on our skin longer. So it acts almost like a time release. It's very effective. So that's another reason we use carrier oils when applying oils topically. Now, another way we can use oils is aromatically. I have a diffuser behind me. I'm diffusing essential oils. They're getting into the air and I'm inhaling them and getting their benefits that way. That is a great way to get the benefits of essential oils. That is also how we replace our candles, right? So if you want to scent your home, diffusing is an excellent alternative to scented candles. And this diffuser is called the Desert Mist, and it even has a little, don't have it on, but it has a candle flicker flame setting, so the light will actually flicker like a candle. So it looks like a candle, smells like a candle, but it's not a candle. And so that's a great way to replace that. Inhaling essential oils is also a great way to impact our moods and our emotions. When we inhale those scent molecules, they hit our olfactory nerve, and that chemical signal gets transferred to an electrical signal that goes straight to the limbic part of our brain. And the limbic part of our brain is what processes our moods and our emotions as well as scent, which is why scent and moods are so closely tied together. You know, often you can smell something and it will remind you of something from years ago. It will just bring it right back. So scents, memories, moods, emotions, they're all tied very closely. So diffusing oils is a great way to set the mood in your home, whether that's to calm things down, to lift things up, to bring happiness. So we use that all the time. And then the third way that you can use essential oils is you can ingest them. And just to be clear, when I'm talking about ingesting essential oils, it is only Young Living essential oils, because I know their quality, I know their purity, I've seen it, I've been there, I've watched the distillation process. I know there is nothing else in these essential oils than pure essential oil. And I can't say that about any other company because I haven't seen it. So do not ingest anything that you got at the health food store or on Amazon or anything like that. But with Young Living essential oils, we can ingest them and we can get their benefits that way. And actually we even label them for ingesting. So the ones that have the white labels versus the full color labels are labeled for ingesting. And we can do that in a couple different ways. You can put a drop of oil in your water bottle. If you use it in your water bottle, you're going to want a glass or a stainless steel water bottle. Avoid plastic because especially citrus essential oils are very detoxifying and they will detoxify their way right through that plastic, so you don't want to use plastic. But ceramic, stainless steel, glass are all fine. I have right now a drop of essential oil in my tea. That is so yummy. and I like to put these in my tea. It's really good, especially it's fall right now, so this time of year it's got that cinnamon and that clove, and it's just really fall-like. The other way we can ingest essential oils is in a capsule. So if you've ever seen one of those little veggie caps, little empty capsule you can open up, those you can get at the health food store or on Amazon. You just pop one of those guys open, you drop your essential oils in, close it, and you can take your oils that way. I like that method for some immune support oils as well as digestive support oils. So those are the 3 ways we can use our oils. So the question is, what oils do you get started with? And that's a big question because Young Living has over 150 different essential oils, which is a lot. Probably more than anyone needs. I am happy they have all those oils. I use a lot of them, but you can really get started and you can really support your body with a basic set of 10 to 15 oils. And that's where Young Living's starter kit comes in. So what they've done is they've put together 11 essential oils along with the diffuser into a kit, and that gives you oils that support all your different systems. It gives you some tools for making some of your own beauty products, making some of your own cleaning products, replacing all sorts of things for your respiratory support, digestive support, full body, support, immune support, all of that. It gives you all those things, and it is only $160, and so I'm going to walk you through what you can use each of the oils in the kit for, and you're going to see just how valuable it is. And I'm not going to walk you through all the ways we can use them because we'll be here all day, but there are some great resources that really dive deep into different ways you can use these oils that I'm happy to point you towards. So the first oil, of course, is always lavender, right? We all know lavender. Most people, that might be the first oil you were ever introduced to. It smells so good. So lavender is great for skin. So if you have any type of skin issues, you need extra skin support, small scratches, scrapes, minor burns, lavender is awesome for that. Lavender is also great for sleep. So if you have any challenges with sleep, lavender in the diffuser at night is perfect. Now, one thing I want you to think about, when we talk about these essential oils, you're going to see that each oil can be used for many different things, and that's because that's how the essential oil is used by the plant. So the essential oil is the plant's defensive mechanism, and this past winter I was up in northern Idaho at Young Living's Idaho Balsam Fir Farm, and I learned this and I thought it was so fascinating. So they told us that the reason they harvest those Idaho balsam fir trees in the winter is because that's when they are the most full of essential oil. And the reason they're the most full of essential oil in the winter is because they are supporting themselves so that they can withstand the harsh winds and snows and all of those things that are in the environment, and so that they don't fall over in the middle of winter. So they're full of essential oil to help them stand tall and strong. Now, as the season changes and spring comes on and there's more bugs and all that type of stuff out in the environment, the trees start to release their essential oil. And they release the essential oil to repel bugs and pests that might want to, make up camp in their leaves and branches. So it's just fascinating to me that the different ways that they use essential oils to support the plant, and it's very similar for our bodies. When we use those essential oils, we can get multiple benefits from one oil. So, for example, lavender is awesome for the skin, also awesome for sleep. It's great for a lot of other things too, that you can learn more about. The next oil is peppermint. So peppermint is one that I use a ton. Peppermint, this is the Vitality version of peppermint. Now, one thing to note, this has a white label. The Vitality version is what we talked about for ingesting. It also comes in a label for aromatic and topical use. So you can use this oil both ways. Now, the oil in both of these bottles is exactly the same, but the reason they're labeled differently is that the FDA does not like to see internal and external uses mixed on one label. In their eyes, that's like saying you can eat your makeup, which doesn't make sense. So what Young Living has done is they just created 2 versions of the label so that we know that we can ingest this one and we can apply it topically. When you get your kit, you will get a catalog that will list all of the Vitality oils so you'll know which ones are safe for ingesting. So in terms of ingesting, I love peppermint in my water. Peppermint is energizing. It gives you energy. If you enjoy working out, but sometimes you have a hard time getting through your workout, a drop of peppermint in your water bottle is going to help you so much. Peppermint's also really energizing in general, so I also like to put it in the diffuser in the morning to kind of help wake up the house. Peppermint is also great for the digestive system, so if you feel like you maybe overate a little bit, a little peppermint and water is really nice for that too. And if you have any type of head tension, a little drop of peppermint is going to feel really good. Now, one thing, peppermint is strong. A little goes a long way. And if you do put some like on your temples, you want to put it pretty far back because even the fumes from the peppermint can make your eyes water. There are two places that you do not want to put your essential oils ever, and that's in your eyes or in your ears. So even when you're applying topically, you want to make sure you keep it away from your eyes. If you did get oil in your eyes, it's not going to damage it. It's just, you're going to cry. It's going to hurt. And you can dilute that with a little bit of carrier oil. So just run to your kitchen, grab a little bit of olive oil and rub that around your eye, and that will dilute the essential oil and it will feel fine. Don't use water. Water and oil don't mix. It will just, move it around. It won't actually dilute it. So there's a little tip for you on that. The next oil is lemon. And lemon, to me, smells like liquid sunshine. It is so uplifting. So the citrus oils in general tend to be happy oils. They tend to make us happy. Orange, lemon, lime, all very uplifting. They're also all really good for supporting our body's natural detox process. So a little drop of lemon in water in the morning is going to do your body a whole lot of good. If you like to DIY and make some of your own things, lemon is a great, it's a great natural whitener. So it's a great way to make some of your own cleaning products. And I like to make a little soft scrub with it. I just combine baking soda and water, make a paste, add some lemon, and that's like a natural tub and tile cleaner. Also, it's a great alternative to bleach. So lemon is naturally whitening. And bleach is super, super toxic. So I know as a mom, a lot of times we think like the only way to get all the things clean is with the bleach. But it's not true. There are other options, and bleach is really bad for the respiratory system. It's linked to increased instances of asthma, COPD, which is a really life-threatening respiratory illness. So we really want to avoid bleach. And that to me took a little bit of a mind shift because I always thought that was like super the way we get everything clean, but it doesn't have to be. And lemon is a great alternative. So lemon is great for that. Now those three oils I just mentioned, lavender, lemon, and peppermint, that is a great combo for anyone who deals with any type of seasonal concerns. So if when the seasons change, you need a little extra support, maybe for your head, nose, all of that, lemon, lavender, and peppermint together is great. And you can use that all of the ways. You can put that combination in your diffuser. You can put that combination in a roller, and roll it on. That's one way you can use it topically. And then you can also, all of those come as Vitality, so you can also put a couple drops of each of those in a capsule and take that internally. So we use that a lot around here during the changing seasons. Now the next one is frankincense. Frankincense is a little powerhouse. This guy is one of the oils that really gives the kit its value because it is powerful. Frankincense has been used since biblical times. It's been used for a very long time for good reason because it is so powerful and has so many great properties. Now, it smells good. You can Google medical benefits of frankincense and you're gonna find some amazing stories. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna talk about those stories. Go look them up. But what I will tell you is that frankincense is fantastic for your skin. So it supports regular cell regeneration, which is really powerful when you think about it and if you think about what the opposite of that is. But regular cell regeneration is amazing for our skin, right? So it's great for all of those fine lines and wrinkles. It gives your face it tightens the skin. So I do a little facial serum and I just use a little bit of argan oil. I get organic argan oil on Amazon. I add some frankincense to it. I add a little lavender to it and I use that as my nightly moisturizing serum and it works like a charm. If you have a favorite face lotion that you like, you can just add a couple of drops of frankincense to it to kind of give it a little super boost. And then in the diffuser, frankincense is really relaxing, calming, and grounding. So it's another good one. It complements lavender for sleep, or if you just need to like calm your household down at the end of the day, if you all come home and you have people coming home from work and people coming home from school and everyone's kind of hectic energy, frankincense in the diffuser is really nice. If you like to do any type of relaxation yoga or meditation, prayer, frankincense in the diffuser, perfect. I love that one. The next one is Copaiba. Now, Copaiba is an oil I had never heard of before I got my starter kit, and it's really mild. It's really mild. It's similar to frankincense in that it's also distilled from the resin of a tree from South America. And Copaiba is a really great overall wellness oil. So I like to put a drop of Copaiba in my tea every day to help support my body. I also will put a drop in my shot of Ningxia Red. So Ningxia Red is an amazing antioxidant drink that Young Living has, which I'm going to tell you a little bit more about in a minute. But in my house, we drink it every day. And I use it also as a way to take oils internally. So I'll put a drop of Copaiba in my Ningxia Red shot. And Copaiba is good for overall body support. It has beta-caryophyllene. You can Google that. It is a constituent that really helps support the body's normal response to an irritant. So if you think about an abnormal response to an irritant would be inflammation. So Copaiba helps us avoid that. It's very, very powerful. So that's Copaiba. The next one is Thieves. Now, Thieves is one of Young Living's most popular blends. You may have heard of it. It has clove and cinnamon and eucalyptus and rosemary and lemon, and it is all about our immune system. It is all about staying healthy. And now, like I said, we're in fall. This is a time of year where we really increase our use of Thieves. I like it in my tea, like I said before. I put a lot of oils in my tea, and not every day I'll switch out, do different ones. We also use it topically. So Thieves is spicy, it's hot, it has that cinnamon and that clove in it, so we don't apply it directly. We use it with a carrier oil, and I like to do Thieves and lemon as a little bit of an immune booster along the spine, bottoms of the feet is great, and then we also diffuse it. So if anyone, my son is in preschool, so that is like a cesspool of germs. So if anyone there, when I pick him up or drop him off, is like snotting or coughing, we are diffusing Thieves all day long. And it really, really helps us from getting sick and falling below that wellness line. It keeps our bodies well supported. Last winter, my son did not miss a single day of school for being sick. So to me, that's huge. And we're on track to do that again. That is the goal. So Thieves is great for all those things. Thieves is also the basis of a whole line of cleaning products that Young Living has. Everything from hand sanitizer to laundry detergent to an all-purpose cleaner. In your kit, you're going to get a sample of the all-purpose cleaner, which is fantastic. It comes like this. It's just a little sample packet. This is going to make you 2 large spray bottles. The cleaner is a concentrate. So you just put about half of this into a spray bottle you can get at the dollar store, a little plastic spray bottle, and that is going to clean everything from your granite countertops to your mirrors, glass. I use it on my wood floor, everything. And it's great. It's 100% plant-based, no toxic chemicals. You can feel comfortable cleaning it and letting your baby, crawl on the floor and then lick something off the floor. And you don't have to worry that there's some toxic chemical residue on there. This is really important. So you're going to get a sample of that as well. And they also have some Thieves oral care products because clove, which is in Thieves, has historically been used to support good dental health. So there's toothpaste and there's mouthwash and dental floss that are all really fantastic. So that is Thieves. And the next one is, what have we got here? Oh, Pan-Away. So Pan-Away is designed to do what it sounds like, right? Pain away, pan away. And it's great for supporting our musculoskeletal system. So if you have worked out really hard and you have some occasional muscle soreness, or you spent a lot of time raking leaves or digging in the garden or shoveling snow, whatever it might be, Pan-Away is your friend. And Pan-Away is great to, like I said earlier, to stretch it. You're going to want to use it with a carrier oil. It's not a hot oil, but it will just make it go further. Pan-Away is also a great one to use in the bathtub. So if you like to take an Epsom salt bath, put some Pan-Away into your plain Epsom salts. Do not buy those pre-scented Epsom salts. Those have synthetic fragrances in them that you don't want to use. Get plain, unscented Epsom salt and just add a few drops of your Pan-Away, and then you will have an awesome muscle-soothing bath soak. And if you don't like to take baths or you don't have a bathtub, you can do the same thing with a foot soak. If you have achy feet, you can get the same benefit that way. So Pan-Away is great for that. Panaweight also pairs really well with Copaiba. So Copaiba can enhance the effects of some of our oils. So if you are real sore from some, work you've done, combine it with a little Copaiba too, and that'll kind of super boost it for you. All right. And then the next one is Raven. So Raven is all about that respiratory support. So if you need to keep everything clear and breathing easy, Raven is your friend. It's amazing in the diffuser. Just kind of opens you up, especially at night if you're having trouble breathing, because it's hard to sleep when you're stuffed up, right? So little Raven in the diffuser is going to feel really good. You can also use this one to make a natural chest rub, and it's super easy to do. Just take a little pump of carrier oil or a little dab of coconut oil, a couple drops of Raven, rub it together, rub it on your chest, and it's just going to keep you open and breathing clear and easy. I love that one. And then there's Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh, do I say it they're all my favorite? It is one of my favorites, but I feel like I say they're all my favorites. But it's the reason they're all in the starter kit. They're all oils that we use very frequently. So Citrus Fresh smells amazing. Now, I've been talking a lot about all the therapeutic benefits of these oils, but I gotta tell you, Citrus Fresh is one that I use mainly just because it smells so good. So this is one I love in the diffuser. It smells so good. It's a blend of different citrus oils. So it has orange and mandarin and tangerine and grapefruit, and then a little bit of spearmint. So it has that little bit of mintiness to it. It smells so good. And it's what I diffuse if I ever have company coming over. And anytime anyone walks in my house, they are asked, oh, it smells so good in here. What is that? It's usually Citrus Fresh. And it might also be because it has all of those citrus oils, it's a happy oil. Like, it's really uplifting, and it smells good. So I love the Citrus Fresh. And then the next one we've got is Digise. So Digise, when you get your kit and you smell Digise, you might think, oh, that's not my favorite oil. And it doesn't smell like Citrus Fresh. It is all about digestive support, and it has tarragon and anise and fennel and peppermint, so it has some things that are kind of licoricey in scent, and it is very effective for digestive support though. I found this out when I got my kit. Digise wasn't included, and then when they started adding it in the kits, I thought, oh, I have to get this because obviously it's a good oil. They want everyone to have it. So I got my bottle of Digise. I smelled it and I was like, I don't really love how that smells. I don't know if I'm going to use it. And I just kind of set it aside. And then my husband and I were traveling in Portland, Oregon, and they have a famous donut shop there called Voodoo Donuts. And normally, like I was saying, we try to eat real foods. We don't eat a ton of sugar or gluten. But we were in Portland, Oregon, and we had heard of this donut shop, and we knew that it was famous, and we thought, well, we have to get some donuts. So we stood in line, and instead of just buying one donut and sharing it, we ordered 4 donuts. And then we went and we sat on a park bench and we ate all the donuts. And I felt so ill. It was that feeling of just being overly full, bloated, like I may never want to eat again kind of full. So I had my oils with me. I traveled with my oils. We went back to the hotel and I made a little capsule with the Digise. I just put a couple drops in. I also put some on my stomach, and within 5 to 10 minutes, I did not feel stuffed anymore. I didn't feel overly full or bloated. It just kind of released all of that feeling, and it really, really settled my stomach. So that was what sold me on Digise. And now I really don't travel without it, because when we travel is when I tend to off-road with my diet and eat different things than I normally do at home. So Digise is really great for that. Don't travel without it. The next one is Stress Away. So Stress Away is the bonus oil that comes in your kit, and it is designed to do just that. Take your stress away. It's a blend. It has lime. Smells like a margarita, not stressful. Vanilla, which is really comforting and homey. It also has lavender and cedarwood. And lavender and cedarwood are a real classic sleep combination, so it's very calming. This is the oil you need when you're stuck in traffic or you're grocery shopping with like 3 kids on a Sunday afternoon. It's just really good for calming, chilling out. And I use it mostly like perfume. Like I'll just put a drop on my wrist, rub them together, rub it on my neck. It's also great in the diffuser, so it combines really nicely with lavender for sleep or relaxation at the end of the day. So that is your stress away. So those are all of the oils that come in the kit. Now, one of the reasons it's really important to use our oils regularly is that they're high in antioxidants. Now, you're probably aware that our bodies every day are bombarded with free radicals, right? So free radicals are what cause oxidation in our body. They contribute to the aging process of our cells, and they're in everything from the food we eat, the water we drink, the air we breathe, pollution, all of that stuff. And our bodies are bombarded with that on a daily basis. So infusing our bodies with a really good source of antioxidants is so important. And one other way we can do that is with our Ningxia Red. So this is, you get 2 samples in your kit of Ningxia Red. It also comes in large bottles. We buy the large bottles now, and my entire family takes a shot every day. And that's all you need, is 1 to 2 ounces to support your body, give you a really good injection of antioxidants to support your cells. It's great for your digestion. It's actually really good for your vision too. It's great for your energy levels. So Ningxia Red plays a big key in our overall wellness. If I had to recommend one supplement, because Young Living has a lot of really great supplements, if I had to recommend one, it would be Ningxia Red, and it's great for everyone. It comes from the wolfberry, which is from the Ningxia province of China. So you've probably heard of the goji berry, which I think is a little more common and is found in India. The wolfberry is related to the goji berry, but it is found in China. And Gary Young, who's the founder of Young Living, he was researching cultures that had extreme longevity and lived long lives. And he found this group of people in the Ningxia province of China who consumed a ton of wolfberry, and they lived for a very long time. So that was kind of the inspiration for creating the Ningxia Red drink. And now, like I said, we take it every day. And it's one of the reasons that we use Young Living's rewards program. So they have a loyalty program. It's a subscription program called Essential Rewards, where you get points back for ordering every month. And since we need our Ningxia Red every month, we order it every month. And so we also get points back, which helps us stretch our wellness budget in general. So that's been really great too. So like I said, this is a journey, right? You cannot go put your Think Dirty app on your phone and go scan everything and realize that you need to throw everything out and then throw it all out, right? That's not realistic. When we are on a wellness journey, we need to give ourselves some grace. We need to know that things don't happen overnight, but we can take small steps today, tomorrow, the next month, the day after that, and we can get to where we're going. I can honestly say for us, it was about a year until I can say that our home was truly a chemical-free home. And we just swapped things out over time. For us, Essential Rewards was a big part of that, and just, placing a little order every month. Like 1 month I swapped out some skincare products. Then we did some cleaning products. Then, we did more Ningxia Red. So we just did things over time to support our bodies, create a chemical-free home, all of those things. And there are 3 ways. There are 3 ways really that you can get started on this journey. So the first one is to just grab your starter kit. That is a fantastic way to get started. You're going to get 11 oils. You're going to get the diffuser. And one of the other things you get with Young Living is a 24% off wholesale membership. So you're always going to get 24% off retail prices when you get the starter kit. And that is so important if you are on this journey, because you're going to want that when you get your Thieves household cleaner, and you get your laundry soap, and then you get your lavender body lotion and all those things. You're going to want to be getting that 24% off. So the starter kit gets you that. Just no extra fee. It's just included within the starter kit. So that's one way to get started. And then the second way is to get your starter kit and do it on Essential Rewards. So if you do it on Essential Rewards at the beginning, this is the only time that you're able to get a starter kit with an Essential Rewards order, which means you're going to get 10% of the kit's value back in points, so that you can use that towards free products in the future, which is awesome. All you have to do is add on a couple items to your order. You just add on $50 worth of items and pick Essential Rewards. Super easy. I recommend either a 2-pack of the Ningxia Red, 2 big bottles, or you could do a Thieves household cleaner and a Thieves laundry detergent. That would get you there too, and that is a great way to get started. And then another way you can get started is get your kit, and you can share. So Young Living is a referral-based company, so when you get your kit, you also get a referral number, and you can give that to someone who wants to get oils too. And when you do that, you will get a thank you check from Young Living. So you can easily get your kit paid for really quickly, because when people see you using your oils, or they come into your home and they smell your oils, they're gonna wanna know more about your oils. It's just kind of how it naturally happens. So those are the 3 ways that you can get started, and go ahead and connect back with the person who sent you this video. They will be able to help you, or you can reach out directly to me and I can help you get started too. All right, have a great day.